The only time that most people like dirty laundry is when it's figurative. And please believe me when I tell you that I have got some just dirty, funky, stained, and torn laundry that's about to be unmasked. That's why you need my new book. Some of you know me as Vanessa, but most of you don't know me at all. But once you read my story, you'll know exactly who I am and why I am the way that I am. From feeling powerless to taking my power back, you will get an up close and personal whiff, if you will, of my laundry. But let me warn you, the story is untamed and raw. It's the only way that it could be in order to serve its purpose. Sexual harassment and rejection are just two of the pieces of dirty clothes that you'll discover I had to wear. And I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, but let me help you understand this. I did not want to have all y'all in my business, and I did not want to have to bring this level of filthy exposure. But sometimes the best of what we need is found in those dark and dirty places. Each and every day, innocent people are subjected to some of the most horrendous and horrific instances ever. It alters their mind, their ability to cope with life, the way they respond to themselves and even others. I know firsthand, I'm telling you, some people are literally walking miracles that are holding on to more turmoil and anguish than you can imagine, all because they wear that hurt and pain with a smile. And if my airing this dirty laundry will help them start their cleansing and healing process, so be it. Enough is enough. This is the sole purpose of my book. Am I taking a major risk? Heck yeah. Is this embarrassing at all? Absolutely. But someone has to start a trend of bravery so you can see how scandalous our society and some of the prominent people in it really can be and have been. You need this free book. All I've ever wanted was for people to know that they have the right to peace of mind and no fear. But sometimes those things come with a price. And there are people who will attempt to pay an even greater price to keep you from gaining what's rightfully yours. But I've chosen to cut off that power source that these predators and perpetrators had over my life. And by doing so, I believe I can help so many others do the same. I've lost friends and family in this process. I've lost work. I even have to leave my home so I can freely tell this story without the fear of looking over my shoulder or having the backlash hit me in my own backyard. There's a price to pay when you make a decision to be brave. That's why I have a GoFundMe page. Please feel free to sow financially and support me as I continue to work on reclaiming my life and speaking out so I can help others. I'm sure you believe too that the foolery and disrespect must cease. The truth is about to set so many people free. That's why the book itself is free. I want as many people as possible to know what's really going on. And I want to encourage others to step up and speak out. Oftentimes, you don't know just how well of a fighter you are until circumstances and people push you to be just that. And I can tell you that this process of airing out this laundry and trying to remove these stains has definitely been one that's pushed me. But when you're treated as nothing, when your dignity and freedom are stripped from you, when your children suffer and your rights are violated, you have no choice but to come up fighting. It was all a ploy to instill fear, but it made me instinctual. It was meant to drown me, but it made me dangerous. It was meant to burn me, but ignited a fire in me. It was meant to silence me, but it amplified my voice. The tables will turn, and they will have their day of karma. There is no doubt. But I want to encourage you. If you've been affected or know someone who has been, speak up. Don't be put on mute as it pertains to sexual harassment and abuse. In this book, I prove what was done to me and how it was maliciously calculated. And because I know I'm not the only one, I'm requesting that any other victims who hear about this book or read it come forward. Don't be shut down when you've been the one who's been wronged. You deserve freedom, and after reading my book, you'll be compelled to take the next step. Unity is what we need to make this happen. So please take the first step and read. And I am asking that you help me to continue my efforts financially. I have been working 3 jobs and I have no problem with hard work. People who know me typically refer to me as a workaholic. However, it is impossible to keep that up and to tell the story, especially when the people that I'm speaking about are right in my backyard. So any amount is greatly appreciated, and it's going to be used to, help me in advancing this message and let others know that they deserve better. And all the messages that you hear all around you, don't you think this is one that's worth spreading? I thank you so much in advance for your financial support, but even more so in cutting the head off of this snake so that no one else gets infected by this venom.